Hey guys, how are ya? Good old live update time. As usual, wait for some people to come on, and we'll get started. I've got a few things to talk about. We'll talk about the hacking as well, and things like that. So, but some other stuff as well. So that'll be good. It's funny. This evening I went for a walk and started teeming down with rain. And, so I got wet. So I thought I'll stop at the shop and I'll pick up an umbrella because I don't own one. Just get a little umbrella. So I go into the shop, I get the umbrella, I pay for the umbrella, I step outside, and the rain stopped. So typical. So I figure if I walk around with it, we'll have a drought. So it just seems every time you need one, you don't have one, and when you actually got one, it doesn't rain. So yeah, fun, huh? Well, it's been a very busy day today for all the admin and things like that. And there's been a bit of talk around and discussing the hacking. G'day everyone. Hi, I can see you there, so that's great. So I'll get stuck in. As you all know, if you look at the previous videos that I did today and Tom did as well, talking about the hacking, as we called it a newbie hacker because they weren't very good. They were trying to circumvent where the money went, and Jamie Hall cracked onto it and discovered who it was and traced them all the way back to the company they had and stuff like that. That's right, we're angry at them and things like that. But he was able to stop that. We also found that they'd gone in, and we only found this out earlier, well, a bit earlier, that they'd actually changed all the values sort of thing of what people get paid out on each level, which is a bit of a pain in the bum, but it actually matches the company that they own, sort of thing. It's the same thing. It wasn't even imaginative. It looked like they've just copied and pasted, which I thought was awfully funny. So, but that's been fixed as well. So there's all good. No one's lost any money. As I said, if through all this sort of thing and you were supposed to get paid and stuff like that and you didn't get paid and for some reason it wasn't in coin payments, Tom and I would pay you. Simple as that. No one is going to miss out on any money here, okay? That's just not going to happen. That's not how we run things, and it's not like it's tough luck or anything. It's not tough luck. You're my family, so I've never let family down before, and I'm not going to start doing it now, so, and nor is Tom. So, so don't worry about it. Don't stress about it, okay? Right now, I was just talking to Jamie before. He said the system might run slow for about 30 seconds because he's basically downloading the whole thing, so he can go through it, all the codes string by string, to make sure there's no little secret back doors in there and all that. He knows what he's doing. So don't worry, guys. They're putting layers and layers of security on with alerts on every layer. So if anyone does try and hack, we'll get alerted to it and things like that. I don't know exactly how it works. I'm not a computer guru like Jamie is. But rest assured sort of thing, we're in very safe hands. This hacking was seen early, thanks to Anna. Big thank you to Anna. She was due to get paid, and of course her pay got screwed up, so she alerted Tom straight away. And Tom tried to call me, but I'd gone to bed so late, like 5:30 this morning, that I was still asleep, but it was all out there. I wake up to all these messages. It was amazing. Thinking, oh no, what's going wrong now? And it was a few things, because I had a personal matter with my daughter and her lawyers today as well, which I won't go into, but I had that message as well as, we've been hacked. So, and I hadn't even had a coffee. So I'm there going, what? So, but luckily Jamie was on it straight. Tom got on to Jamie, and Jamie got straight into it, sort of thing, and bang. And our other programmer also was there as well, and he's piled a ton of security. And Jamie's going through it all now to make sure nothing is, no one's going to get in again, sort of thing. So this happens quite commonly in most programs. I have a friend who has another program, sort of thing, has for a couple of years now, and they've been hacked like 4 times. But in every case, sort of thing, they got onto it and they fixed it, and things like that. But right now, Jamie's going through line by line to make sure everything's just fine. So we're going to fix up those people who are afraid their Bitcoin accounts might be wrong. We have to change that right now. The security's pretty tight, so you guys can't. So we'll get onto it. They didn't go through and change everyone's Bitcoin account, so don't worry about that. It wasn't that sort of hack. We did have someone, I think, who had an email from CoinJar, a coin wallet sort of thing. Apparently it was a bit of a phishing email. I don't think that has anything to do with a hack that we had or anything like that. So we get those all the time. Terry Phillips's dad got one about PayPal, and he doesn't even have PayPal. So that's how funny that is. But so, you get these all the time. My advice to any of you, even if it's from CoinJar or Coinbase or blockchain, telling you to click a link for no real reason, don't do it. And if you're suspicious of it, let us know so we can have a look, sort of thing. Don't ever click a link where you're not sure. Okay, always check the Bitcoin address, well, not Bitcoin address, the email address it came from. Because they only got to change a letter or put a dot somewhere or something like that to make it look like it's coming from the actual company. Okay, same with BitcoinAscension.com and things like that. So always be careful. If you're suspicious about anything, let me know. All right, we're just going to make sure that nothing's going to happen. Okay, now we're going to have these problems from time to time, especially because we are becoming very popular and very big. Lots of people coming in. So this sort of thing is going to happen. So glad it happened now, and we've got the talent in Bitcoin Ascension members, sort of thing, who can get them back. Now, the person that I talked about this morning as being the hacker has protested that they're not the hacker. We wouldn't even come up with a name unless a trace had been put on it, found them, and know exactly who it is. We've got all the evidence we need, and we know who it is. So if they're protesting a lot, sort of thing, I don't care, because I know it's you. So I've been told that they used their company's email, apparently, or something like that. So it was actually easy to trace. That's why they call it a newbie, because it was easy to trace them back and things like that, and discover that the Facebook account they're using is actually a fake one as well. So it's not even a real person. So don't believe this Marion chick. Apparently it's not a real Facebook. That's what I've been told anyway. So by people who know better than me on how to trace these sort of things. Thank you, Jamie. So anyone who was involved with her and any other businesses, watch yourself, okay, and things like that. But no retaliation on anyone who brought her in or who knows her or something. Doesn't mean I'm going to kick his all out. Nothing like that. The account she made has been IP blocked, so she won't get anything out of it. Well, whoever it is, it's fake. So it could be anyone, so we don't know who it is, sort of thing. But they can't get that account anymore. And if they want to really protest and say, hey, I want my money back, tough. You shouldn't have hacked us. You could have just enjoyed the ride and made a ton of money the honest way than just trying to steal all your money. Not my money they would have stolen so much. It would have been your money they would have stolen. So, if you disagree with me blocking them, let me know. But they were trying to rob you. They were coming in through your window and they were trying to rob you blind. Okay? So I'm going to take a very dim view of that sort of thing. I don't like these second-rate marketers who comment on posts and stuff like that. What do you think I'm going to think about a hacker who's trying to steal all my friends' money? So so obviously it didn't work, and everything like that. So everything's cool there. It takes a little time to make sure all the security's right and everything's right. Okay, so please bear with us. All your accounts will be fixed up. If you were worried, if you've come to me and given me the details and stuff like that, it will get done. Don't worry. And as I said, if you cycled and it hadn't been done and it wasn't your Bitcoin account and the money went to, we got you covered. Don't worry. You're not going to lose a cent. Okay, I promise. You're not going to lose a cent. So nobody stress about that. So that's enough on the hacking, because that person's not even worth talking about anymore. And we've got two brilliant programmers putting layering security together and making sure everything's fine. So that's the end of that. Bit of excitement for the day. A lot of work for me and Tom and the other admin. Sorting that, and we'll be sorting it out. Some of your accounts probably over the next day or so. So just bear with us. It's all going to be good. So so don't panic is all I'm saying. So that's all good. We have winners of the YouTube. I was actually watching this thing. This Cuban lady would say YouTube of YouTube, and hang on, I've got to put my intelligence glasses on, and because I've got Amber to go through the subscriptions and find the names, but of course they're YouTube names, so it's not people's names. But if this is you, well, hang on, let me find it. Where is she? It's here somewhere. I've got so many messages on. Okay. So I just got to scroll up here. Sorry, guys, she left me a message. She picked out two names randomly. I don't think she even knows who they are. There we go. Okay, I've got to hold up my phone because it's on my message. So, whoever my Biz 10 is, that's one winner of $100 in Bitcoin. And Ryan Hayner is another one. They're another person who subscribed. So well done, congratulations, you won $100 each. And Amber was saying, she goes, I'm not sure who they are, so please message me or comment in here. It's you, but I'll need proof that it's you. Okay, it's otherwise I'm going to get 100 people saying it's them. I need the real people. So my Biz 10, B-I-Z 10, or Z to the Americans 10, and the other one is Ryan Hayner, R-Y-N-E H-A-N-E-R for Hayner, or Hannah, Hayner, I think it is. That's how we'd pronounce it here. So if I got that wrong in terms of pronunciation, try having my name and getting everyone to pronounce that right. So just live with it, guys. So yeah, just if you're on, message me. If you're not, I'll try and find out who you are, and I'll go to your YouTube channel sort of thing, and there should be some sort of description there or something like that. But you won $100 each. Well done. We got to 200, and it's still, the subscriptions are still climbing. Plenty of views coming on the videos, which is great. Great comments and things like that. So, and we're just going to get bigger and better as Amber loads more and more videos on there. USI Tasicha, I think his name is, has been making videos and things like that, and we're uploading them on YouTube too, because they're great, because they all backlink to each other, and he has a fan page and everything, which is really helping Bitcoin Ascension as well. And of course, Instagram and Twitter. So if you've got Instagram and Twitter, I'm sure Juliet will put the links up for all of that. Please go and follow, check out the tweets and retweet them, please, and stuff like that. Just gets the movement. Again, this is what social media is all about. Jermaine was asking earlier, and I know Juliet's going to help him out, about juicing, you know, where we go to juice, why we juice. Why we juice is to get our names seen. Now, a lot of people here aren't recruiters at all, right? You don't have to be a recruiter to juice. All you got to do is go to the links, comment, and like. And if you want to place an ad sort of thing, and things like that. If you want to know how to join groups and things like that, Juliet, Mandy, Elaine, they're all there to help you out for that. And if you want to be added to the juicing page, just let us know, sort of thing. As I said, I've got a 10 minute a day method sort of thing. So, and it doesn't take long to go to all the social medias, just make some comments, retweets, and things like that, maybe some sharing and stuff like that, and you're done. And seriously, that's all it is. Which brings me into my tip of the day, because I think tips of the day are very, very important, is that routine, it's called. Now, we all have a routine. We get up in the morning, you know, you have a glass of water, you have some breakfast, most of us, meats, coffee, otherwise I look like the Walking Dead. And, you know, but in many cases, people who go to their 9-to-5 jobs, that's nothing but routine. You get up, you get dressed, you know, you have your shower, or whatever you do. You get dressed, you go to the office, you regimented it in that 9-to-5. You know, you work a couple of hours, morning tea, work a couple of hours lunch, you know, and things like that until you're finished. And you do this day in, day out. That's called routine. Now, you do it all the time. So what you've got to work out is a routine for your financial future on online marketing. Now, what we do is fun. You know, it's a lot better than going to a 9-to-5 grind, and we're asking for 10 minutes sort of thing. As I said, most of you are given more than that sort of thing, but 10 minutes is, I think is the bare minimum. And just get in a routine. Find that time in the evening or the morning when you're doing it. I do it over a cup of coffee. Terry Phillips made me have a cup of coffee earlier. She said, you need a break, have a cup of coffee, or I'm taking all your electronics away from you. I went, oh. So I had a cup of coffee, and I had to take a photo to prove it, because otherwise she wouldn't believe me. But, yeah, so when you're having that cup of coffee, the cup of coffee takes you 5 to 10 minutes to drink, unless you've got to scull it down because you're late, right? Yeah, I know, I got bullied. Stop laughing at me. It's not my fault. Yeah. When you're having a cup of coffee, it's a perfect time. You sit there next to the laptop, you got your coffee, right? It's going to take you like 10 minutes to drink that, usually, roundabout. And all you're doing is going to the juicing room. There's a heap of links in there from all these mad advertisers that we have who are loving what they're doing. You click the links, you make some comments. That's it. You can do a ton. And then you go over to YouTube. If you haven't subscribe. If you know, and then you go to each of the videos. You don't have to watch all the videos. You go to each of the videos and make a supporting comment. If there's no new videos, you don't have to, sort of thing. You can do the thumbs up and all that sort of thing and just have a look. But, you know, Instagram, Twitter, there's usually a new Instagram or tweet or something like that. If you haven't retweeted, retweet it. Instagram, make a good comment and like it and stuff like that. That's all you did. By the time you finish your coffee, you finished your routine with Bitcoin Ascension. And that's all it basically is, guys. So don't be scared of it, and don't think it's a big task or anything like that, because it's a cup of coffee. Sitting there with a cup of coffee, and that's all it is, or a cup of tea, or whatever you drink. But it's just that 10 minutes. So find a time that suits you perfectly, where you know you're not going to be interrupted, when you're not busy and stuff like that, because this sort of thing should be relaxing. So that's what I mean by routine. Find that time of the day that works for you, and do that 10 minutes. Because the more we help each other out, the faster and faster it grows. And it is picking up speed, guys. Even with all this hacking and all this other crap that's been happening, we're still growing, okay? And growing and growing. And it's not just Tom making accounts. Tom made his accounts on that live, and we had, I think, within 24 hours sort of thing, we had another like 60 to 80 people come in, you know, that weren't just Tom making accounts or something. These are new people. A lot of these were new people coming in, and a few making extra accounts and stuff like that, as you do. But, you know, considering the first month we were doing, I think, 31 or 30 a day or something like that. Now, we're getting up towards, it won't show in the averages for the 60 days because the year started off slow sort of thing, but it's picking up now. But I can't wait to see the next 60, 90 days, what it was. But, you know, we're hitting like, 80 to 100 a day now. And as I said, then it goes to 200, 500,000, things like that. It's just fantastic. The other thing I want to bring up, we've got some team leaders coming in. Amber did a video earlier about some very, very capable networkers and stuff like that, marketers, leaders. And Mandy was just talking about one to me and stuff like that. Make sure, if you've got those leaders, make sure they see the file on the team leader bonus and how we do that. Because if they're saying, oh, I wish I had an earlier account, you bring in those 50 people, you get an earlier account. It's as simple as that. That's the bonus for bringing in 50 people and showing me the 50 people you brought in, show me your team, and show me their upgrade, their usernames or whatever sort of thing, or they can come to me themselves, saying, oh, Richard brought me in, sort of thing. Here's my account. I'll tick it all off. Done that. Richard wins. I think it's a shirt on the 50 bonus level. You get a free merchandise shirt of Bitcoin Ascension, which is really, really cool, and you also get an early account. Okay, so you're in. So if you're serious about being a leader and you do have 50, 100, 200, 500 people, whatever, you don't even have to make an account, because you bring these people in because we use a single link. So, it doesn't matter. So you bring them in, they're all going to come in and help everyone else out like we're helping you out, and you're going to get an early account anyway. Simply for being that leader who was smart enough and shows good leadership sort of thing and want to help out your crew. Okay? So that's how it works. And it also stopped those people who say they're leaders and they've got 50 or 1,000 people. They're trying to impress me, and I've had a couple of them, and they've turned out to be false, just trying to shine one on because they want, I'll bring them in if you give me an early account. So with this leader reward bonus that I came up with, another one of those bright light bulb ideas, they don't have to ask for that now. So I'll know if you're real or not, because you'll be able to bring them in because you're going to get that early account. But if you're not going to bring them in sort of thing, no, you're not going to get an early account because you've just been lying to me. So, but remember, if you bring 50 in overnight or you bring 50 in the year, you still get that leader bonus. So make sure you're keeping track of who you're bringing in and things like that, and show me. And yeah, I haven't got a problem with throw shirts at you left, right and centre. If I have to throw out 50 shirts a day to 50 leaders who bring in 50 people, it's worth it, because guess what? That's pushing us all through and making Bitcoin Ascension exactly what it is. Also got a message from someone else who has a program saying we should swap ideas and things like that. I'm not a big person on swapping ideas. I don't mind helping people out, like I asked you during my last video about the hacking, that make sure you tell all the other programs that you're in, the leaders, about this person and about what happened, to protect them, because that protects you. All right, I'm not here to destroy anyone's company and stuff like that, but I'm not there to give them all my ideas either. I work very hard for my ideas and things like that, and I get very excited, as you saw in some of my other videos. I got very excited. I'm sorry about that. It was just really a great moment for me. So I'm not about to give all my ideas to everyone else sort of thing to do, because I think Bitcoin Ascension is the best and things like that. I'm not going to do anything to hinder a business, but I'm not going to hinder ours by giving away all my deep, dark secrets and all the surprises I've got sort of thing coming up sort of thing. That's why I don't talk about these surprises, because we've got people from other programs in here, and they bought accounts and everything like that. They're in here legitimately, and they want to succeed. So I welcome them with open arms. But this is why I don't give away the surprises I have for during the year and stuff like that to make Bitcoin Ascension even better, because I will not have that stolen, because not because I have the ego, but because that would hinder you guys. I'm not going to have that happen. You guys are my life, and I'm not going to let you down. Ask people who know me. I'm not someone who likes to let anyone down at all. I mean, I'm not perfect, but I'll do anything for you guys. So I talked about that. The other part is Perth. Amber, myself, and Tom were discussing the Perth trip and stuff like that. Where we're going to go and stuff like that. We found a venue. So I haven't got that info on me, but we found a venue for Sunday the 4th to the Western Australian people. Yeah. So make sure you bring your friends along to that. We'll do up a post, and I've got to do a small video for a funnel Tom's putting together for the Western Australian area, the Perth area. Sorry. And it's the function room's actually with someone that Amber knows. She knows this guy, and she knows a guy. And he said, sure. And how much did it cost us? Guess what? It cost us accounts. He just wanted a few accounts in Bitcoin Ascension. Now, how cool is that? It would have been nice if you could do. So essentially, we're sort of paying in Bitcoin, if you know what I mean. So look at that. But that's amazing, because some of the function rooms we're looking at were they wanted like $3,500 for these big, overpriced, to be honest, function rooms. So we're going to be staying in a really, really nice hotel, and we'll be doing lives from the hotel while we're there, sort of thing. We're going to be having a bit of fun, but we're going to be doing a lot of planning as well. We're going to have dinner with a few people like Angela and Amber, of course, while we do our brainstorming, and make sure we've got it all set up perfectly. And Corey, I hope, we'll see there too. He'll be doing our PowerPoint setup and all that sort of thing, so we can be very professional and show the world why Bitcoin Ascension is so good. So that'll be on the 4th of February on a Sunday, between 11 and 1, I believe, but I'll confirm that in a post and things like that. So make sure anyone from West Australia who can get to down to Perth area, I think it's in River, I can't remember, it's 7th Avenue or something, I don't know exactly where, but it's in the Perth area. So if you're free that day, come on down, bring a friend. Bring a friend, just show them. There's no mandatory to sign up and things like that, but we'll have the computers there so you can on the day if you want. We'll even help you set up with your Bitcoin and things like that, because we're there to help. And so bring your friends along, just to come along, just to have a nice day out sort of thing, and learn a bit about cryptocurrency and Bitcoin, as well as Bitcoin Ascension, and learn a bit about us to see how real we actually are, okay? That's the biggest thing for me, how transparent and real we are. That's why we didn't hide the hacking from you. It would have been easy to hide it. We're not going to hide it. But we didn't just show you the hacking, we actually showed you results as well of getting it fixed. So so that's all good. So I can't wait for Perth. I'm very excited about that. I've never been to Perth, so it should be fun. And we're staying in pretty nice hotels too. So, and the function room's supposed to be awesome. And it's got a bar there, so I'm happy. And and hopefully we'll be able to stream it to the world as well. So any of you guys not in Perth, you should be able to see it as well. But we can fill up the Perth room. I think it holds 80 to 100 people, so we can't take any more than that. We can't overcrowd it. So if you're interested, let me know. If you're from West Australia, although most of you will probably be asleep now. But you'll see the video tomorrow, so that's all good. Anything else I had to talk about? Growing quickly. People are coming in and in and in. The people are following the strategy, which is really good. Talked about routine. Get yourself into a routine. Very, very easy to do, actually, because you already do it every single day. So just find that 10 minutes where you can sit down and have a drink sort of thing, and just do some clicking and a bit of typing, and that's it. And you'll see how much faster, if we all do that, how much faster this grows. It'll grow so quickly. Oh, that's the other thing. If Mitt's watching, I got my newspapers from Nigeria today, where we've got our the story that I did for the reporter sort of thing with other people about cryptocurrencies and stuff like that. And stuff like that talks a lot about Bitcoin Ascension and about me, quoting different things and actually intelligent people, not me, but other people who are very experienced in the crypto world and stuff like that. These are like experts and stuff backing up everything I'm saying. So it was a really good read, because it was all in English, which really helped. Because I have trouble enough with English, let alone any other language. But so we've got the newspaper, the actual newspapers. He sent 2 over, one for me and one for Tom to look at. So I'll do some photographs of that so you can have a look. But I've got to get in touch with you voiceover people. I'm really sorry. The hacking sort of put me behind, so I'm really sorry about that. I don't mean to be rude and not contact you, but I will. And that's what I want you to voice over, basically, the newspaper article. We've got it all written anyway on a script. So, and we'll get that on our YouTube channel because it sounds really good. And it tells a lot about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency and the state of things in the world. But it talks a lot about Bitcoin Ascension, even near the end where it talks about, you know, putting in 0.004 Bitcoin and getting 41 back. And I mean, that's printed in the paper, and like, you know, you can have millions and millions of people reading that. So that's pretty cool. I'm really proud of Bitcoin Ascension. And thank you, Mitt Phoenix, again for arranging that and stuff like that. And thank you to the paper and the journalist for showing integrity and keeping it real. You know, saying this is what I did say, sort of thing, not making it out to be something else, as we know media can do sometimes. So obviously the paper has a lot of integrity and printed just the truth. And it was just so beautiful and refreshing to see in this day and time when there's so much fake news going around and stuff like that. You know, so much exploitation and things like what like sensationalism, I think. But this one was nice, down to earth, a real report. And beautifully written, actually. Whoever wrote it up and the editor and all that sort of thing did a really good job on it. It was easy to follow, and starts off really dark and it finishes off really good. And that's how a story should be, isn't it? So a happy ending and all that sort of thing. So I loved it. So that's it from me. From now, your accounts will be fixed. Don't worry. We've got the security teams layering security like you wouldn't believe. And so be excited that we've had our first attack because we're popular enough to worth being hacked, and the fact that they got kicked out, exposed, because usually you won't find out who the hacker was. We found out, and everything's going to be fixed. Okay, so a little bit of patience with this sort of thing. You know, I've been going since I woke up this morning, and as I said, it was only Terry Phillips bullying me to have a cup of coffee, sort of thing. It's the only time I've really stopped. And the others have been the same. They've just been working around the clock. So big thank you to all the admins for supporting us, especially during a very tough time. But look, the site didn't go down. We haven't had to close it down for maintenance. We've done this all live, so we didn't have to close down the site. So that's why you're getting a bit glitchy and everything like that, because we have to layer these things on while the site is live, because we don't want to bring it down for maintenance, because that's the biggest thing that would always scare me when I was in a program, when it was down. And oh, will it come back? And we've all been through it. So I don't want to do that to you guys. I know what scares us, because I'm the same as you. So if it ever does have to come down for any sort of maintenance, I'll give you, as soon as I know, I'll give you notice, and I'll be telling them, well, don't bring it down until we've had plenty of notice to people so they can be prepared and not worried. I just want you to know what's going on all the time. So, because how many programs we've been in where we just don't know. Unless you know the owner personally, you just don't know. And then the rest of the members don't know, and they don't tell you till ages after, if they tell you at all. Oh, I want it to happen as it happens, sort of thing. That way you're fully up to date with what's going on. So I hope you love it. And I've been told that people like my videos and stuff like that. They're probably a bit long-winded, but I don't care. There's a lot of information to get out, and it may seem a bit small sometimes with the information in terms of, you know, it's not really powerful or anything like that. But even just that little routine bit I gave for the tip. It's very important. It's very important. So don't take it lightly. It's serious stuff, you know. So, but as I said, we have fun while we do it. All right, guys. I'll catch you later. I love you all. I really do. I wish I could just give the whole world a hug so I could get you all of you, because you've changed my life as much as I hope I can help change yours. Okay, that's what you guys are doing for me as much as I'm trying to do it for you. Okay, and don't make me tear up or anything, because I'm one of those softies. So. As I said, I get really emotional when I see success, and all I see in front of me is successful people. So I'm proud of you all, and I love you all. All right, I'll catch you later. Bye.